Everybody, thanks for checking out my review for this TEQStone switch panel. I started building cars a long time ago in high school, and I don't know where it happened, but I developed some weird obsession for rocker switches. So I've tried a whole bunch of different rocker switches. I came across this panel and decided to give it a shot, and I was really happy with it. Before I put it into a car, I really wanted to make sure that it worked, so I have it connected here. Since I was pleased, I decided to get the camera out and do a video for you so you can kind of see the switch panel itself. One of the things that I loved about it is that it's just nice and slick looking. Like, I wanted a clean look. I didn't want a bunch of fancy writing and silly pictures. I just want something that looks nice. I'm not, and also obviously I want it to function. I also like that they recess the screw holes. It comes with the screws as well, but they recess the screw holes so those sit flush. The voltometer here, and then under this panel is the two USB ports. You got a 1 amp and a 2.1 amp. And so both 5 volt obviously and a USB. So just to show you that it works, let's get that in here. So you can see it's charging, which is awesome. I think that especially because most of the cars I build are classic, they're obviously not going to have these. There it goes. So now you can see the charge. It's charging. Anyway, they don't have USB chargers in them, so it's really nice to have that built into it. I think that's cool. I love that it's waterproof, not because I'm going to install it in a boat, but because waterproof generally means dustproof. So as long as the back is okay and sealed up, the front, nothing that you can throw at the front will get through. I think that's really, really cool. The switches are nice, super nice actually. They move up and down really easily. They hold into place. I've had some that wiggle a little bit afterwards, but you can see that they hold really nicely, and they're easy to move. The other thing that I really loved about them is that they are extremely easy to wire because 90% of the work already comes done. So they've already wired in the voltometer, the USB ports, and they've also given positive and negative to the switches right there. So all you have to do is you take the 2 red positive wires that come on it and the 2 black negative wires, and you just attach them to either a fuse, or if you're brave and want to hardwire it directly into your battery, you can do that too. But anyway, all you do is connect those. I'm using wire nuts now to test. I don't like wire nuts in real life. Solder, heat shrink, that's the way to go. But then in addition to having that all done for you, they actually come with these little pigtails here that make it nice and easy to install, because those pigtails, they just push right onto the switch itself. So now you have a positive. So whatever you're wiring in this case it's my little test lamp here, all you're going to do is take the negative, wire it into the negatives, take the positive, wire it into this pigtail that's attached to your switch. Obviously you're going to want to have it more secure than just wrapping it around like that, but I'm just testing for you guys. And then, oh gosh, that's brighter than I remember it being. But anyway, you can see that it works great. And that's all it takes to wire something into this panel. It's really, really convenient. It's the easiest switch panel actually that I've purchased, because everything's already wired for you. It's nice quality wire too. Let's see, it's 16 gauge. It's not solid core, but what they did, if I can focus there, let's see if I can get it to focus. But they soldered the tips. My camera doesn't want to show you, but they soldered the tips, so even though it's not solid core, it kind of acts that way when you get it, just to make it easier for you to install. It's fine with wire nuts, but it's better to actually solder it in. Anyway, now I'm rambling, so I'm going to finish up. This is a great little switch panel. I think you guys are going to be really happy for the price. It's definitely worth it. The convenience of getting it installed, plus the quality of the panel and the switches itself, plus you also get the USB chargers and a voltometer, all of it. It adds up to a really great product in my book, so I give this 5 stars, and I think that you're going to be really pleased with it.